Hi guys, Dave here. Now, I'm going to be doing a special video review of the Lego Batman movie. This one's going to be a little bit different. I've had people ask me before when I've done spoiler-filled videos that they said they don't want to get spoiled for it, but they're curious about my opinion. So they ask me, how was it? Is it good? Is it worth checking out? So, to try to accommodate people that both want spoilers and spoiler-free, I'm going to try to do a little both. A little, half and half here, chocolate and vanilla, as it were. So, for the first half of the video, I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free review of the Lego Batman movie. And at some point later on, I'm going to say, spoiler alert, and from that point, there are going to be spoilers in it. So, when that part comes along, viewer discretion is advised, okay? And if you like the way I'm doing this, please let me know. So, today was a pretty good day, and I went to go finally check out Lego Batman movie. Now, it definitely is campy at times, but it has the elements of the other current incarnations of the Batman incorporated into it as well. So this isn't just one take on Batman, it's a mishmash of all of them put together in a fun package. So it's something it spans the entire history of Batman. There are characters in here from not only every version and franchise of Batman, but there's also quite a few pleasant surprises in here as well. Now, it covers one of the big things that they never really get to cover in a fun way in certain Batman stories, and they do it in an interesting way with it, especially when they bring in a young adopted orphan to eventually become his sidekick. Now, like I said, I'm not spoiling anything for you here. This take is definitely going to be something different that people are used to, and comic book purists are probably going to be a little ticked off at it. But if you can get past the fact that it's kind of goofy and that it's aimed at kids but also tries to do something entertaining for adults too that grew up with this stuff, then you can let it slide. All in all, it's a mix of all kind of different fun stuff. In my opinion, the Lego movie was an experiment to see how well they could get things started on a franchise like this. And the Lego Batman movie, in my opinion, not only polished that formula, but I think even did a little better than the Lego movie. So, man, that's saying a lot. Overall, is it worth going to see? I saw it, paid matinee price, did not see it in 3D. There's nothing in there really that I could see that 3D would be worth it in my personal opinion, but, everyone might differ a little bit. And my best friend wants to go see the movie as well. He wasn't able to see it because he went to the work today, but this is one of those movies that is actually so enjoyable. I wouldn't mind going back to the theater and seeing it again with someone. So that lets you know that it's actually pretty darn good to watch. It's campy, it's fun, it pokes fun at itself, but in a okay way. Now, if you are a fan of the Adam West Batman or Batman the Brave and the Bold, there are elements in that here. But it's its own take. It's its own thing that also pays homage to the Dark Knight and the Tim Burton and the Christopher Nolan and the current Batman era. So it's all just a mishmash of all the elements that make Batman what it is, mixed with Lego. And there are some things that are absolutely ridiculous, but it reminds you of when we were kids and we were playing with action figures and doing the same thing. From the little gun sounds, pew, 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 to robotic voice and everything like that. I mean, it's weird, it's over the top, but it's a mix of stop motion and CGI that's actually pretty fun. So if you want something that's going to be good for not only the kids, but also the adults that want to check out, cool. Now, if you're a hardcore Dark Knight Batman fan, it's probably not going to be for you. If you don't like the camp, if you're afraid that somehow we're going to regress from the serious back to the campy again, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. I mean, some people are really scared that could happen, but in my personal opinion, there's enough serious stuff and PG-13 and rated R stuff out there that can satisfy the adult fans and the more mature fans. But this is good for the kids, and it's a hell of a lot better than Teen Titans Go, in my personal opinion. This actually has a lot of things going for it. So, in my personal opinion, spoiler-free, It's an entertaining movie. If you're a Batman fan, it's definitely worth taking a peek at if you love all the incarnations of Batman. If you can look past the silliness, then just go ahead with it, because this thing breaks the fourth wall quite a few times, but it's entertaining. It's captivating. And it's actually a good blend of things. I mean, it's 21st century filmmaking and musical score, and the voice acting great, but it also has an element of kids, that imagination of when we have all of our toys together. They may not be about the same franchise, but we put them together and we play and we have adventures in our mind. This is a lot like that. So overall, the Lego Batman movie is a fun romp. If you want to go see it, I say check it out. Now, I'm going to go see it a second time, so that tells you something. Okay, guys. Now, that was the spoiler-free part of the video. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The rest I'm going to be going into a little more hardcore. Okay, the adoptive ward here. The bottle glasses kid is supposed to be Dick Grayson. Yeah, not crazy about the goofy ass this that they're trying to do with this. I mean, it's in some cases it's even goofier than the Burt Ward Batman back in the day, but they're trying to do something that'll engage the kids. And the whole thing about Robin was he's someone that Batman can talk to, he can put it there, and he gets to represent the little guy, the kid who wants to be with the hero and gets to be part of it. So in that regard, for the 21st century, they actually kind of get that part right in a goofy, over-the-top way. And I think that Nightwing and Robin and Dick Grayson are established enough that we don't have to worry about this becoming the norm for Dick, which I'm really glad about. Plus, we get to go, his costume becoming Robin is actually a spare costume of Batman's called Reggae Man. And we even get to see a version of Nightwing in here that's worse than the 80s pop collar disco Nightwing. I'm not even kidding. We get to see Bad Alfred. We get to see all kind of different things in here. And it's a goofy thing. I mean, the first part of the movie, we have Batman beating the crap out of virtually every member of his rogues gallery, kicking some mad beats, which I think, in my personal opinion, is the best song of the damn thing, is the beginning. And you know, there are other musical moments, and apparently someone in here really likes Michael Jackson. So that's all I gotta say. But after beating all the guys and giving Joker a big thumbs down saying that I don't have a number one villain and you don't mean anything to me, which really hurts his feelings, the Joker starts to figure out that the only way to really get any kind of attention is to get the biggest, baddest bad guys, which Superman locks up in the Phantom Zone. So he sets himself up to get sent to the Phantom Zone. Meanwhile, like I said, Batman's dealing with existential issues about not wanting to be with a family or a group because that just hurts too damn much. We get to see cameos and stuff from the Justice League, but it's a hell of a lot more than that. The Phantom Zone opens up major bad guys from all kind of franchises. I'm talking Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, King Kong, the Kraken from Clash of the Titans, dinosaurs, skeletons, the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, and even the Daleks. I did not see the Doctor. I did not see Doctor Who stuff except for the Daleks, and they just refer to them as British space robots, and they tell you to Google it. So, eventually, the Joker's plan works, the Phantom Zone escapees break out, and although the Justice League are featured in here and a cameo, they don't come to the rescue. Some very surprising people do, which it turns out eventually Batman pulls the Lego brick out of his backside and figures, okay, I gotta use people to come together. So it's virtually every one of the Arkham rogues except for the Joker versus every other major bad guy that's out there. So this is completely crazy. I remember even seeing a freaking toy for Lego Blight from Batman Beyond and the darn thing. I don't think anyone else would have got that if they weren't a fan. So overall, I think that, like I said, it was weird, and also there's no end credit thing. There's something at the beginning of the end credits there. That's a interesting little musical number. And some people might accuse it of being a giant Lego toy commercial, and there's no doubt of this. But it was still entertaining, it was still engaging, and it was still fun. So, isn't that the point? Seriously. So, overall, like I said, I saw it once in the theater. I'm willing to go to see it again. It's that good. Is it good for kids? Sure. Some of the jokes might be a little over their head, but, you know, the adults who grew up with virtually every other version of Batman, they're going to get some of these references, and even they're going to be looking at some of these bad guys and saying, wow, I completely forgot that guy even existed. So, it's its own entity. Lego Batman is its own creature, and it's actually kind of fun as long as you're okay with how goofy and fourth wall breaking it is. So, overall, I say yeah, go check it out. What do you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, Dave signing off. Peace, guys.